No.
Matt, can you hear me? How? Okay, great. I'm coming in through the wireless mic. I need to remove the lens cap to the webcam. That would help. Yeah. Okay. And how does the video look? Do I need to make any adjustments from your end? Okay. More of the screen. Okay.
Who's he talking to? Whoever else is on the internet, buddy. TMI, David. TMI.
I think David is going to share his screen, so it should take over when he starts. No, the webcam is up there. He can't see it. Yeah.
Go ahead, moon him, Bobby. Oh.
Correct. And for the actual presentation, I'm going to move the presentation to my screen as well, and I'll share from my screen the presentation. So. This is the Bob Telescope Basics Final is what I'm grabbing, yeah. Correct?
Yeah, you can just copy it onto your computer. That'll work. That'll work.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
I think mute his mic. So David can't hear you, so I'm going to relay that information. David, Matt says we probably have about 40 people that are tentative to watch tonight. If we could try to start as close to 7 as possible with our technical delay here.
I don't know where it fell in on the vaccination in the first couple of rounds.
I'll talk about the program at 7. Yes.
Okay, so let me share. So I'm going to share out.
I'm just the messenger. I'm not the one who's telling you what to do. Here is the. I'm right back. Thanks.
They had her husband had to help her to and from the bedroom to the bathroom. You know, I spent a month in Indiana with my dad. Like October. He wouldn't have had that because he would never been it. Only made the lights brighter in here.
Yeah. Well, and they still just got the one switch. You can't control the front board and back board.
I've already complained about that.
All right, we good to go?
About lighting.
Should be good to go.
Where's that little remote at? There we go.
All right, David, sounds good.
Cool.
I'm gonna do everything I can. To the Walmart photo. You want me to turn it on? I'm probably going to say.
I don't care. I mean, if we need to, I don't know how it's going to affect the video.
Wait, with the video's on for the business.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I'd say turn them off. All right. We ready to roll?
Yep.
Hey, cool. Thanks. How many people do we have online on whereby? Do you know?
8 people online.
8. Okay. So we definitely have a quorum. Okay. So I'll call the meeting to order. First order of business tonight is we'll review the minutes. The one thing that I did notice in the minutes, I should have caught it, but in yellow on deposits, that should have been $140.55, not $1,405.55.
I think that looks a lot better.
Okay, so we'll need to amend the minutes, but the minutes, these are the minutes that were posted in the newsletter. And so we'll take just a moment to look over these, and then I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
Motion to approve.
Motion's been made, seconded. All in favor?
Yeah.
Any opposed? Anybody online?
We got eyes online.
Okay, very good. All right, so minutes are approved. Financial report, Jim Amos. Don't know if it's kind of interesting because Jim's not here, so I guess he's online, but we can't hear him if he gives the report.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it real quick.
Tell me when you're ready. Check.
Say something.
T minus 10 seconds.
Victor's alive.
Can anyone hear me? Is anyone out?
Okay, all right, that's cool. We'll just keep going. So, Jim sent the report in, and it's very similar to previous reports. You know, the beginning balance is $3,427.41. We had disbursements of $206.70, and you can see what those were. That was for a GoDaddy for our annual domain fee. We had deposits of $203.56, which leaves us with an ending balance as of March 10th of $3,424.27. So that's the financial report.
The message came in. We're having issues getting the audio to come out the speakers. Is anyone online able to hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. I just want to make sure it's still coming through my headset.
I hear you.
Okay, we're good to go, David.
Okay, excellent. All right, moving on. Under old business, we had the national parks, Chickamauga Battlefield, stars above the battlefield then and now. That was on the 19th. Somebody who was there want to give us a quick report out on that? Ralph? I mean,
It was good.
It was good?
Crowd. The ranger was very excited about the crowd that was there, and we just had clouds.
Yeah.
The worst thing.
Yeah, we fight clouds, seems like every event. So it was well attended, had good support from BAS, so that went well. I don't know if the Big Ridge PTA meeting happened. I don't know if that occurred or not. And the other thing that I want to bring up is that for the Bowman Hills, the solar event in April, that is a future event. That was to be sometime in April. I don't know if that has been scheduled yet or not. I think still working on it. Okay, excellent. Still working on it. Okay, cool. That's all the old business. Well, no, it's not. New telescope workshop. I put this in here. We had the telescope workshop on Saturday, this past Saturday. It was fun. We had we had a few folks that came out. This young lady here on the right, she has a little reflector that she got for Christmas, and she came out, and Richard just, man, yes, very enthusiastic. Richard just fixed her up, and a little secret I got to tell you is that she lives across the street from me. Okay, so I was more than happy for her to make friends with Richard, because she knocks on my door all the time. One day she came out in the middle of the afternoon. Mr. David, can you help me find Uranus? I'm like, it's like noon. Nope, sorry. I'm not going to help you find it right now. But anyway, you can see from these pictures we had a great turnout. We had members that needed help. We had some new folks that needed help that hopefully will become members. And we had the usual thing that goes on in the park where people are wandering through going, hey, what are y'all doing? And this lady, she came by and she's like, is there some special thing going on? It's like, why would you ask something like that? A bunch of people out here with telescopes. But yeah, it was great. It was great. Had a lot of fun. Okay, moving on. New business. We have an opportunity with Thrasher Elementary. Now this is Signal Mountain on May the 15th. The science class there, 5th grade, is studying moon phases and eclipses, and they are interested in having us come up for the full lunar eclipse on the night of May the 15th. Now that's a Sunday night, I believe, and it also, totality is like 11:30, almost midnight. So yeah. So I think that's about right. So that's an opportunity for us. I just wanted to get it on our radar. We can talk more about this later because I know we're a little bit cramped for time. And then we'll try to get something set up to support them. But we're getting a lot more activities coming in. The requests for activities. COVID's starting to kind of ease up, and everybody's itching to get back out and do things, and so we're getting a lot more requests for interacting with the community, which is great. The other new business I wanted to bring up quickly is we have several new members, and I just wanted to review quickly our communication channels. We've got different channels. Sometimes the communication between the channels is a little different. Sometimes the frequency's not what we'd like it to be. But I wanted to make you aware of these so that you have ways to find information. The first one is Groups.io. If you're not a member of Groups.io, and I know some of you are not, you need to be. If you're not, let us know. We'll get you an invitation. I don't know if you can just go out to Groups.io and look us up and request to join or not, but we've got some subgroups there, like for imaging and for just general astro chat. We post announcements there, and you really need to be on Groups.io if at all possible. Now, here's the thing I'll say about Groups.io. It's tripped me up a couple of times. Sometimes, for whatever reason, a Groups.io message will get routed to my spam folder. When it hits my spam folder, my ISP, my mail provider, sends a notification to Groups.io. It says, hey, this message is considered spam by this user. Unsubscribe them. And Groups.io will unsubscribe you from the channel. So if you're having problems with that, it might be a spam filter. If you're like joining Groups.io and then you get disconnected and you're like, what's going on? I'm not getting anything. Check that. It might be your spam filter. It might be some spam rule, and I'm not sure how we fix that, but just be aware, because that's hit me a couple of times. I've gotten unsubscribed from Astro Chat 2 or 3 times, and I don't know why. But I always find out that it's from my spam folder because a message went there. Also, we do send out some things via just regular email, but not as often as these other groups. Facebook group, Barnard Astronomical. I guess that should be Barnard Astronomical Society of Chattanooga group. I got in a hurry. Anyway, look us up in Facebook. We have a group there, and we post our activities there as well. Also, the newsletter, it's sent out only monthly, but it has activities there. So please check the newsletter. The website, Kai Jansen is doing a great job getting that up to speed and getting it where we can update it easily. That's been one of our problems, is we couldn't really use it to post events because it was so difficult to try to change things. So he's getting that modified and changed out for us, and it's going to be wonderful. So that'll be another place that you can go to check for events. Meetup is something that we've used in the past, but currently we're really not doing anything with it. So just want to bring that to your attention. And also, we have a YouTube channel. We don't post events and things there, but we'll post things like our meetings or our programs and things on the YouTube channel. So look for that. So I just want to make you aware that there are several different channels that we use to communicate with, to the community, to the public. This is important for us. And we're committed as a leadership of BAS to make sure that we communicate as accurately and timely as we can. Now, we're still working through some things, and sometimes things fall through the cracks, but we're really committed to making things better. So just wanted to let you know that there are several avenues for the communication channels. That's all the new business that I have for tonight. Bobby?
The Cloudland Canyon is going to have their first star party for us.
It's on the events page coming up next. Got it on there next. Kevin?
And I have UTC is going to have their next event here, I think, on March 27th.
Okay, good. Okay, I'll when we go to the events here. Okay, any other new business? Okay, we'll zip on to the upcoming events. Okay, very important, daylight savings time, our wonderful time of the year when we lose an hour of darkness, I guess. So March 13th, clocks move forward an hour. Our next star party at Harrison Bay State Park is on Friday, March the 18th. As Bobby said, Cloudland Canyon is going to be the first public star party in quite a while. First public star party is going to be on April the 2nd. That's a Saturday at 7 p.m. So this is where everybody can come, which is great. We have some great star parties at Cloudland Canyon. And Kevin mentioned that the next UTC star party here at the observatory is going to be on March the 27th. So that's a Sunday. They generally do Sundays. So March the 27th. So they're not quite back on their regular schedule where they were doing a weekly thing. And I didn't have that information, or I would have put it on here. Our next meeting in April is April the 14th. And are there any other events that we've missed, that I've overlooked, that we need to make everybody aware of? Okay.
Yes, March 27th. Someone's asking to confirm March 27th.
Yep, March 27th. March 27th. Okay.
Oh, they're asking,
Yes.
What is it again?
Oh, it's the UTC Star Party here at the observatory. Yeah. And they usually have a good turnout. I think last time they had like 40 people, something like that. And so, yeah, so if we, we usually have a small crew that'll try to set up down here in the parking lot and do some EAA
Something like that.
that
Gets everybody all
so
crazy. And
Then we run them up here to the big house and let them go crazy up here. It's good times. It's good times.
And when we start the actual presentation and when we open up, can you announce the public star party again? Just so the people that are not part of the society will hear about the public star party.
Yeah, the public star party for here at the observatory.
I guess we can do both. Any public event.
Yeah.
Public. Kevin?
For here, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And so we have the Clallan on April 2nd and then March 27th here.
Yes.
And that's the public.
Yes.
I'm aware that this is.
I don't think that was public.
Okay.
Oh.
If there's not any other business, I will entertain a motion to adjourn the business meeting.
Motion.
Okay, motion's made. So we are